Yo, this is probably going to be my shortest match reaction because what the fuck happened in the game? Let's be for real. Yes, I'm rocking the '08 Manchester United kit. I think this is '09, '08, '09. Yes, '08, '09 because they won the league in '07, '08. Um, Barcelona won, Vallecano nil. The only positives we could take from today's game was number one, that we won. Two, Joan Garcia's top three goalkeepers in the world. I don't care what nobody says. And number three, Araujo had a good game. Besides that, what positives can we take? Like, I'm gonna get into it briefly because that's what am I supposed to talk about in the game. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and yeah. Um, this is our last game before the international break. I love winning before there's no better time than winning before the international break, because losing in the international break is the worst. You got to go 2 weeks and you sitting on a loss. It's like you shitting yourself and you sit in your shit for 2 weeks. Like it's not good. However, today I wouldn't say smash and grab but we were holding on for dear life. Like, that game, that was our worst game in the Camp Nou so far since we've gone back. It's been our worst game at the Camp Nou. It was shit. I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep a couple of times. After Araujo scored, I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep. After Araujo scored, I fell asleep until the 52nd minute. That's when I really started to watch the game. Before that, I predicted 2-1 because, we always concede and we don't batter Vallecano like we used to, because I feel like over the last 4 years, Vallecano have given us some tough games. They've beaten us a couple of times. They've drawn against us a couple of times. So, I knew it wasn't going to be a tough game. I fear Vallecano more than I fear Madrid. Hey, this might backfire when we play them in the El Clasico in I think it's in May or late April. I don't remember. But anyways, who can I talk about today? Like, really, Joan Garcia. Ter Stegen needs to get arrested for his crimes. I'm telling you, Ter Stegen needs to go to jail for making us believe that the shit that he was doing was acceptable and the shit that Joan Garcia is doing right now was impossible. This motherfucker was acting like the shit Joan Garcia was doing was like seeing fucking, I don't know, like just seeing Tottenham win the Premier League. Like, that's the kind of shit that he thought that he had to do. Bro, get out of here, bro. You're trash. You are dog shit. Like, today just proved everything. Like, I can't even fathom how good Joan Garcia is. Like, this guy has saved us so many times this season. And I also said in the other game today, I said in the Newcastle game when he got injured, and then it came out that he wasn't injured. I said I said I feel decent with Szczesny. I think Szczesny is good backup. But I'm telling you this right now. If Szczesny started today, one of those goals go in and we don't win the game. I'm not saying we'll lose, but I'm also saying that we wouldn't have won. This guy can save the Titanic, bro. This guy is insane. De La Fuente, De La Dumbass. If you are watching both Sociedad, Bilbao, and Arsenal, and you watch Barca, and you don't pick Joan Garcia as your best goalkeeper to start the World Cup, you are a fool. I rate David Raya. I think Raya is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Like, Raya is top 5 for me. However, don't let this shit confuse you. Don't let that Arsenal back line confuse you. He is very good, but he's not Joan Garcia good. Look at the circumstances that they're playing in. Matter of fact, I saw a stat the other day. I don't know about all this goalkeeper stats and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I know is I see Joan Garcia has more saves. He's saving more. And I think they have the same amount of clean sheets in a fucking leaking defense. So I don't know why Joan Garcia can at least be in the squad. If Raya or Joan Garcia starts, you have two really good goalkeepers. Okay? However, Joan Garcia has to be either first or second. If he's third, if he's anything below that, it's a disgrace. Anyways, he was arguably man of the match. Like, arguably man of the match. Vallecano had us pinned back, bro. Pinned back. Them motherfuckers handcuffed us and they tried to do stuff to us, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all know how I feel about Araujo. But today, man, I have to give credit when credit's due. First of all, Araujo, thank you for the goal. And besides the goal, because I don't judge players based off only goals, he was actually very decent today. He was very decent today. If Joan Garcia, I think of outside players, him and Joan Garcia are man of the match. Everybody else was shit. I'm sorry, everybody else was shit. Garcia, Gerald Martin, bro. I said this before. I'm gonna say this again. I said that Garcia has been improving game in and game out. Obviously, he's still young. He's 18, and center backs' prime are when they're in their mid-20s to late 20s to early 30s. That's when center backs peak at their best. However, today, I'm not saying what I'm saying today. Lately, this guy has been improving a lot. Like, I've been seeing a lot of maturity in Garcia's game, and also that has to happen too because Gerald Martin is not many years older than him, and I think when Inigo was at the club, I think Inigo was like 35, so and Garcia was like 17, so that's an 18-year difference. So there was that leadership kind of thing. I low-key see Garcia. If Garcia continues the way that he's going, I low-key see Garcia as a future captain of this club. This might sound crazy, this might backfire, but I'm only saying this over like a month. But I think overall this season, he's been decent. He's had a couple of shit games, don't get me wrong, but in this highline, that's always going to happen. Gerald Martin, I said this before. I said this in the Newcastle game. This guy has to be most improved player of the season. Like, nobody rated this guy, including me. I thought that I thought that Flick trying him as a center back was fugazi. I was like, man, get this shit out of here. This guy, man, today, he's not gonna get a lot of credit for that clearance. I don't remember what minute it was, but it was when Vallecano was just having a shit ton of corners, and Joan Garcia, the ball came directly at him. Obviously, he pushed it back, and then the striker. I'm saying striker. There was a Vallecano player at the edge of the box. If Joan Garcia don't make that tackle and clear that ball, it goes in. Anyways, who else am I supposed to talk about? João Cancelo. This left back, the left back position. I'm telling you, he wasn't that good today. A lot of their opportunities came from his side. Still picking him over Balde when Balde comes back. I'm sorry. Midfield didn't do much today. Bernal got taken off. Pedri. Pedri hasn't been that good lately, but I feel like he's playing a lot of games. Hopefully, De La Dumbass doesn't play him for any of the Spain call-up games, since them motherfuckers already qualified. This attack, I'm gonna get to this attack in a minute. I'm going to get into this attack in a minute. Fermin got taken off. He kind of looked upset when he got taken off. I don't know if it was just me. Maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe it was because I had just woken up when I saw I was up for a little bit when I saw Fermin getting taken off. Fermin looked kind of pissed when he came on. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Y'all can correct me in the comments. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Omo came on. Omo was shit when he came on. The whole attack was shit today. Everybody was shit today except for Araujo and João Cancelo. And I'm saying Araujo and João Garcia. Lamine was good in a glimpse, in small bursts, but Lamine wasn't that good. And this is what I keep saying. I'm going to keep saying this again and again and again and again and again. That motherfucker needs rest. He needs to rest. Same thing with Pedri. He needs to rest. They need to play every game because they're important. But in games like this, international break, them motherfuckers need rest. I don't know what the fuck Rooney did or Rashford, but these motherfuckers need to start coming on more earlier and starting more games. I don't mind if they come off in the 60th minute, or I don't mind if they come on at halftime, or they come on in the 60th minute. These subs need to be done quicker. I've been saying this for almost every video that I've been doing so far, okay? This is unacceptable. We need to make changes faster. Who else can I talk about today? Liwa, the striker bums go at it again. Liwa and Subject 7. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Subject 7, bro. This guy, we need to ship this guy to... This motherfucker should be playing for Mumbai FC. I don't even know if that's a team. But we need to ship him to India. Them motherfuckers will teach him how to play football. They will teach him how to play football. He's so shit. There was this one opportunity. I think it was him and Olmo. It was like the 94th minute. It's 2-on-1. He gives it to the fucking defender. This guy is dog shit. I'm telling you, this guy is trash. Liwa, man, I've been saying this. I said this. What game was it? The game after the Sevilla game. I said for the I don't remember. I think it was the Villa. I think it was the Bilbao game. I said I want Liwa to start as striker for the rest of the season. I think after the Newcastle game, I changed my mind and said I think it was the Sevilla game. I said I want Rashford to start as striker for the rest of the season. Rashford came on today and he actually looked decent. And I think he offers... Listen, I don't rate Rashford. I really don't. But I seriously think that Rashford will do better as striker than the two motherfuckers we got up front. Especially better than Subject 7. At least Liwa, I could give Liwa some... I could, you know what? I could let Liwa slide. Liwa's unk. Liwa turns 38 this year, I believe. Or 37. I don't remember. I think Liwa turns 38 this year. Or he just turned... I don't know. Rafinha. Shit. Rafinha was diabolical today. Like, Rafinha was probably one of, if not the worst player on the pitch. But you just ran your socks off against Newcastle and you didn't get any rest and you played 90 minutes. Like, yeah, he was shit. But Flick, I don't know why Rooney didn't come on. I also don't know why you changed. I also don't know why you didn't play Rashford right wing when you know Rashford doesn't like pressing. And when Rashford came on, there was this one moment where we almost conceded because Rashford wasn't pressing his man. If Rafinha was there, this is what I say almost every game. I say Rafinha, even if he's having a shit game, he's going to press the living skin out of the defenders. And Rashford doesn't do that. Rashford is PNP, straight PNP. So you changing that, well, we know opponents take advantage of our left side. Crazy. But what else am I supposed to talk about? I don't even remember who the fuck came on. Oh, Joao Cancelo got injured. Hopefully it's not nothing serious. International break's coming through. Hopefully he's back for international break. Even though I think Koundé comes back after international break. Hopefully it's not nothing serious. But who else came on? Olmo came on. Rashford came on. Casado came on. The game was so dead, I don't even remember. We take the 3 points though. 7 points clear of Madrid. I don't think they win today. I think it'll be a draw, so it'll probably be 6. Also, I mean, they're playing at the Bernabeu, so they'll probably win. But we know Atleti like to turn up against us and Madrid, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they lose. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully y'all liked it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.